very relatable to all of us. It's about education. Now, of course, we are all students. And it also inspired me to actually do very well on my exam tomorrow. And of course, thank you for that. Let's give it a big round of applause. Let me start my evaluation by telling you points that's good, points that are really good, and points that you can improve on. Now, the first point that you did good is that you met the project objective. You gave a very clear opening, which is about the poem, about what you're going to talk about. A body in which you tell about your personal experience in education, about your struggles in your study. And of course, you gave a very strong conclusion, telling us that education is important for your future, for your work, and of course, to be successful. Now, but other than that, the points that I find that you really did good at is your choice of language. In fact, you had me thinking that you are a poet. The fact that your language that you choose that. My mom, when my mom told me this quote, those words hit me like a cold water bucket hit on my face. And you say that SI is just another hurdle. My grandma is like Channel News Asia 24/7 doesn't stop. And you need this like you need to breathe air. Those languages are very colorful, and it vividly explains of what you're trying to say, and it gives a better impression of you as a speaker. In fact, there is something that a lot of us can learn from you. But of course, there are points that you can improve on. Maybe you can try, one point that I really want you to improve is that maybe you try to speak slower and maybe louder. Because some of the time I can't really understand what you're saying because it's a bit too fast and it's a bit too soft. But other than that, your language use is very good. And also maybe you can add more drama to your speech. Because most of the time you were just reading from the notes, you were seemingly saying the notes. Maybe you can add something like when you say that even though I have a loving teacher, I have a lot of friends, and I study day and night, but yet in the end, I fail. Maybe you can add more drama to it so that to capture audience attention. And of course, last thing that you can improve on is when you did your opening, you stand up here and you directly say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe you want to wait for the TME to sit down, give a little silence for a while and get your audience attention to you first. Then you can start talking. That way, audience won't miss your openings. But other than that, you did a very good job. I love your choice of languages, and that was a very inspiring speech. Back to you.